Listening to my old songs back when I would talk about things that hadn't happened yet, but now I get to talk about. Just got back from South Beach, Collins Ave Shore Club. Always celebrating what I wanna see more of. Took my mom with me, let her soak up all the sunshine. Let her watch her rain stop, all because of sunshine. That's what I call foresight, that's what I call manifesting. Moving to the rhythm of my intuition. Anything I want, I speak into existence. That's how I'm living, that's how I'm winning. 5 bands a show now, and you know it's going up. Plays in the millions, guess I'm finally blowing up. Oh, what the feeling, 10 years making beats. Patience tastes bitter, but the aftertaste is so sweet. Could've stopped at any time, wouldn't have believed this. People used to talk down, but now I got them speechless. That's what I call foresight, that's what I call manifesting. Moving to the rhythm of my intuition. Anything I want, I speak into existence. That's how I'm living, that's how I'm winning. Look around, everyone sounding lazy. Am I the only one who does themselves on the daily? I don't wanna hear about these rappers with the same flows. Everybody cut, copy, paste, and where the game go. I remember when I was a kid that would've warranted excommunication from the game, now they rewarding it. Got me so glad I know myself. Moving to the rhythm of my intuition. Anything I want, I speak into existence. That's how I'm living, that's how I'm winning.
I probably let you down, but that's enough for me. You got me begging, baby. Looks like I'm on my knees again. Feels like the walls are closing in. Looks like I'm on my knees again. Looks like the tables have turned, like there's a change in the weather. Feels like my time is returning, like I'm about to get out of this cage. If you could see me now, I'd probably let you down, but that's enough for me. You got me begging, baby. Looks like I'm on my knees again. Feels like the walls are closing in. Looks like I'm on my knees again.
Shadows fall over my heart. I black out the moon. I wait for you to come around. You got me dancing in the dark. I close my eyes, but I won't sleep tonight. Baby, you should come with me. I'll take you to the dark side. Me and you and me, do bad things in the nighttime. Baby, you should come with me, and we can kill a light, hit the lights, let it black out, hit the lights, let it black out. Blackbird, black moon, black sky, black light, black everything, black heart, black keys, black diamonds, black out, black everything, black everything, all black, everything, all black, everything, all black, everything, black. In a nocturnal state of mind, children of the night, but it's the only way of life. It's black holes pulling me inside of this black heart, the black soul underneath this black sky. Baby, you should come with me. I'll take you to the dark side. Me and you and me, do bad things in the nighttime. Baby, you should come with me, and we can kill a light, hit the light, let it black out, hit the light, let it black out. Oh. Blackbird, black moon, black sky, black light, black everything, black heart, black keys, black diamonds, black out, black everything, black everything, all black, everything, all black, everything, all black, everything, black. Baby, you should come with me. Me and you and me. Baby, you should come with me, and we can kill the lights, hit the lights, let it black out, hit the lights, let it black out. Blackbird, black moon, black sky, black light, black everything, black heart, black keys, black diamonds, black out, black everything, black everything, all black, everything.
Hey, what's up? Good evening, everyone. Yo, what's up, Alex? Hope everyone's having a good night tonight. Alright, so let's take a look at the total crypto market cap and get the night started off. So, for the MACD on the weekly, we still have the bears losing momentum. And still a very nice bullish cross on the stochastic here. The RSI is starting to creep back up into the bullish control zone. And we still have some nice bullish engulfing going on the candles here. For the daily, second day straight of bulls losing momentum. Stochastic still coiling up. Quite overbought on the RSI, so definitely potential for a little pullback. And we're actually still attempting to bullishly engulf on the candles here today, so the candles I do like the looks of currently. 4 hour, lots of bearish momentum growing. The stochastic is coiling up on the 4 hour though, so indicating that it's deciding what it wants to do for the next major move coming up here. We just got back under the overbought zone on the RSI, so I'm liking the looks of this, especially with the consolidation going on here on the candles. 1 hour, a little bit of bearish momentum, bearish cross on the stochastic. Pretty close to a perfect neutral on the RSI, and just a whole lot of consolidation on the candles. Yeah, the way that we're just consolidating right up here with all this bearish resistance basically, I wouldn't really be surprised if we see a slight pullback or maybe an attempt at one final rally from here. As long as we form a higher low above, let's see, about $1.66 trillion roughly, still looking great for total crypto market cap. And if we end up forming support at this fib level here, which would be the, let's see, 382 fib level, that'd be absolutely great. That'd be forming support off of this previous high right here in the fib level, so that'd be showing quite a lot of strength at that point as well. Alright, so let's see how Bitcoin's looking today. Bullish momentum is growing on the weekly chart here. Very nice bullish cross on the stochastic. Bullish control zone on the RSI. And we're bullishly engulfing on the weekly above the fib level. So really liking the looks of the weekly chart for Bitcoin currently. For the daily, looks like we got a little bit of cooling off going on. Bullish momentum's getting a bit weaker here. Stochastic's coiling up. Overbought on the RSI, but starting to come back down a little. And looking like we have almost a bull flag going on here on the candles for the daily. Almost like a little pennant flag going on here. Whenever we're in a nice strong uptrend, this pattern more often than not breaks to the upside. So the daily's looking quite nice as well. 4-hour bears gaining momentum. Stochastic is bearish, but starting to coil up slightly. We're under overbought on the RSI now, so I do like the looks of that. And the candles just shows a lot of consolidation going on currently. I also like the way that we wicked, came down and almost just touched the top of the fib level here, and then it came back up as well. So the 1 hour, tiny bit of bearish momentum, not really much to talk about there. Stochastic is crossed bearish. Slightly around the bearish control zone for the RSI. And just a lot of consolidation going on the candles currently. I'm going to wait for a little more information to develop on Bitcoin to really get a better idea of where it's going. But I do currently really like the looks of the larger time frames right now. Alright, so for Ethereum, bears losing momentum on the weekly, bullish cross on the stochastic, neutral on the RSI, starting to get closer to the bullish control zone, and I really like the looks of the bullish engulfing going on the weekly candles here as well. So larger time frames for most cryptos are currently looking quite nice between Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the total crypto market cap. For the daily, we're attempting to bullishly engulf on the candles, that's great. Quite overbought on the RSI, stochastic's coiling up, and bulls losing momentum. So the indicators are showing potential for a little bit of cooling off going on, but I do like how we're attempting to bullishly engulf here on the candles. 4-hour bears gaining momentum, bearish cross on the stochastic, back under overbought on the RSI, and just extreme consolidation on the candles. Looks like there's quite a lot of buyers in this area considering all the wicks that we have going on right now. Alright, for the 1 hour, bears gaining momentum, bearish cross on the stoke, neutral on the RSI, and lots of consolidation. Yeah, even if we see a pullback, Ethereum's still looking great, especially if we close the week looking anything like it does right now. For Bitcoin, I believe we actually have bullish momentum already going on for the weekly, so looking a bit better than Ethereum in that aspect, but once we see the bullish momentum beginning to build again with the cross we have in bullish engulfing, it's going to be looking quite great for Ethereum as well. Alright, now let's see how XRP is looking tonight. Second week straight of bullish momentum building on the weekly, so really liking the looks of this. Very clear bullish cross on the stochastic, neutral on the RSI, And beautiful bullish engulfing going on here. We almost wicked to the bottom of this, the top part of the pennant here. Daily bulls losing momentum, bears cross on the Stoke. Still room on the RSI to run to the upside if it really wants to, and just a lot of consolidation going on currently. Yeah, whenever this does end up breaking out of this pennant, the move that it's going to make is going to be very likely a huge move up or down, whichever direction it decides to go. And if this does break up, we could see some kind of near vertical price action we've seen like back during 2017. So this is one asset I'm quite interested in to see how the current shape that it's in plays out. The longer that we consolidate in one of these big pennants here, the more explosive that the move typically is whenever we break outside of the pennant. Alright, so for the weekly, second week straight on Doge of the bulls gaining momentum. Quite a lot of momentum as well this week. Bullish cross on the stochastic. RSI is currently around the bearish control zone, but starting to get back up around neutral. And I really like the looks of the bullish engulfing going on here on the weekly candles. 3 days straight of bulls losing momentum on the daily, bearish cross on the stochastic. We were just slightly overbought, and now we're back under the overbought region on the RSI, so still room if it does want to make another attempt at running. And consolidating into what looks like another bull flag here on the daily for Doge as well. So Doge is both looking like it does want to begin to rally again, and we're also at a very nice accumulation zone on this asset. For the 4 hour, bears losing momentum, stochastic is beginning to cross bullish, neutral on the RSI, and just extreme consolidation going on for the candles here currently. Yeah, whenever Doge breaks out of this, it's probably going to be quite a large move coming for Doge as well. Alright, so let's take a look at the other Dogecoin and see how Shiba Inu is looking tonight. So for the weekly, bears losing momentum, bullish cross on the stochastic. RSI is around neutral territory, and I really like the looks of the candles. It was just consolidating, hugging the fib level, and now it pushed off, and so far for this week we haven't even touched the fib level, so showing like it does want to begin to rally. And it's not as nice of an accumulation zone as we have on Doge, but still quite a pretty good zone to be accumulating this asset once we get around the 786, where I'll typically pick up heavier bags. For the daily, tiny bit of bullish momentum getting lost. The stochastic is coiling up like it's attempting to decide what to do next though. And I really like the looks of the bullish engulfing going on the candles currently. And for the 4 hour, bears gaining a bit of momentum, bullish cross on the stochastic. RSIs are in the bullish control zone, and quite a lot of consolidation on the candles for the 4 hour. Bulls losing momentum on the 1 hour, bearish cross on the stochastic, neutral on the RSI, consolidation on the candles. Yeah, smaller time frames looks like maybe we got a little bit of a tiny pullback coming, but larger time frames starting to look quite nice for Shiba Inu, especially the way that for the candles on the daily it looks like there's just extreme accumulation going, the lows keep going up higher, and now we're making an attempt at higher highs. So I do like the looks of Shiba currently. If there's anything you guys want me to check out for you tonight, just let me know. Alright, so for VVS, bullish cross on the stochastic for the weekly. Consolidation so far this week for the candles. On the daily, bulls are losing momentum with a bearish cross on the stochastic. The RSI's just around entering the bullish control zone, pretty close to neutral. And quite a lot of consolidation going on over the past 3 days on the candles. Bears gaining momentum on the 4 hour. Stochastic is coiling up though, so attempting to decide what it wants to do next. Neutral for the RSI. And slight downtrend for the 4 hour candles, but looking almost like we have more of a flag going on here. Yeah, the RSI also came back down to under the 50, so could have finished cooling off and resetting here, which if we see the stochastic beginning to cross bullish and bears lose momentum, maybe we'll see VVS begin to rally again, especially if we see total crypto market cap start to go. Alright, so for AION, bears losing quite a lot of momentum on the weekly, bullish cross on the stochastic, RSI starting to get back up around neutral, and bullish engulfing on the candles. Daily, bulls losing momentum, bearish cross on the stochastic, overbought on the RSI, and looks like we have almost a little bit of a bull flag going on here for the daily candles. Slight consolidation currently. 4 hour, bears gaining momentum, stochastic coiled up. RSI is still around the bullish control zone, and quite a lot of consolidation for the candles for the 4 hour. So we do have some 1 hour bearish divergence on AION. So the RSI goes from a high to a lower high, meanwhile the candles goes from a high to a higher high. So maybe we will see some slight pullback on AION for the smaller time frames. Larger time frames, I still really like the looks of this asset though, especially with the weekly looking like we're about to have some bullish momentum beginning to grow and a nice bullish cross on the stochastic. And the bullish engulfing going on the candles on top of that. So maybe some smaller time frame consolidation or slight pullback. Larger time frames, it is beginning to look quite bullish though. Alright, so polar. Bulls losing momentum on the daily MACD. Stochastic is crossed bullish though. Neutral on the RSI. And very slight bullish engulfing going on the candle so far. So this would be a newer asset, so it's a little harder to get a proper reading on the chart for it. For the 4 hour, very slight bullish momentum attempting to build, but the stochastics crossed bearish, neutral on the RSI. And the candles just looks more like consolidation than anything, forming higher low, higher low, higher low. Attempting to form a higher high. Maybe if we get a higher high breaking above $3, it'll be looking a lot nicer at that point. So I'm going to wait for a little more information to develop on this asset, especially with how new of a chart it is, so I can get a better idea on what's more likely to happen with this asset. Alright, so for Thor. Bull's attempting to gain a little momentum on the daily, and the stochastic's coiling up. RSI is quite oversold currently, and looking like it's attempting to rally, but looks more like consolidation than anything after the big pullback that we've seen. 4-hour bull's attempting to gain very slight momentum, stochastic coiled up. Just looks like consolidation on the candles more than anything. Yeah, Thor could definitely be looking nicer than it was for sure, especially whenever we were back here and began the nice little uptrend we had up to the 0.5. It's a pretty low risk accumulation zone if you believe that this asset's got another run to it, but with a lot of these NAAS protocols and DAAS, it's hard to really tell what's going to end up surviving over the next little while. Yeah, just based on the technicals alone, it's looking alright for a potential buy zone, but yeah, honestly, this is starting to look kind of dead more than anything. Especially if we see this final support level break right around $12.20 roughly. Alright, so Casper Labs. Bullish cross on the stochastic, bullish engulfing on the candles for the weekly. Bulls attempting to gain slight momentum on the daily, bullish cross on the stochastic, bullish engulfing on the candles, and still more room on the RSI to run to the upside. So daily's starting to look alright, and the weekly looks alright for Casper Labs. The 4-hour I actually like the looks of as well. Bullish momentum it's building on the MACD, bullish cross on the stochastic. Slightly overbought on the RSI, but still a little more room to run if it really wants to, and bullish engulfing on the candles. Higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, tempting to make some higher highs now. So yeah, starting to show signs of a potential reversal on this asset, and it's also quite a nice accumulation zone. Alright, so for Alliance block, bears losing momentum on the weekly, stochastics coiling up. We were just slightly oversold, now we're just hugging the oversold line. And looking like we got quite a lot of consolidation going on over the past 3 weeks. Now for the daily, bearish cross on the stoke, bulls losing momentum, bearish control zone on the RSI, and bearish engulfing on the candles. So daily could definitely be looking nicer. Bears gaining momentum on the 4-hour, but the stochastic crossed bullish. Pretty close to oversold on the RSI, but we are bearishly engulfing on the candles. Yeah, this could definitely be looking nicer on these smaller time frames. I'd wait for a little more information on this asset to develop before making an entry, but we are at quite a nice accumulation zone if it does run again, but I don't really see enough coinciding variables saying that this asset's going to make an immediate rally soon. So just going to wait it out and see how this plays out over the next little while. Alright, let's see how Hex is looking tonight. Bears losing momentum on the weekly, bullish cross on the stochastic, starting to get back up around neutral on the RSI, and I like the bullish engulfing going on the candles. Bulls losing momentum on the daily, stochastics crossed bearish. There is more room on the RSI to run if it wants to, and we are currently bullishly engulfing slightly on the daily candles. Bears losing momentum on the 4 hour, bullish cross on the stochastic. Quite a lot of room on the RSI if it wants to make an attempt at a rally. And attempting to bullishly engulf on the 4 hour candles as well. Yeah, just based on the weekly chart here, I really like the looks of this with the bears losing momentum, bullish cross. RSI's got quite a lot of room if it wants to make an attempt at a rally. And we've just been wicking under this fib level here, and now it's looking like it's attempting to reverse and come get a nice bounce to the upside here. If we can see Hex break above 0.357, it's quite a lot of upside potential on this asset. It's not that much resistance from that point to the previous all-time highs, and once it breaks there, well, I wouldn't be surprised if we see $1 plus on this asset at that point. Alright, so for Quant, bears losing momentum on the weekly, bullish cross on the stochastic, neutral on the RSI, and bullish engulfing on the candles. Bulls losing momentum on the daily, bearish cross on the stoke. RSI is slightly overbought, and quite a lot of consolidation over the past 3 days on the candles. Bears losing momentum on the 4 hour, bullish cross on the stochastic, neutral on the RSI, and bullish engulfing going on the 4 hour candles here. Bulls losing momentum on the 1 hour, stoke coiling up, neutral on the RSI, and higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. Yeah, consolidation and looks like accumulation going on the 1 hour. Yeah, I do really like the looks of the weekly for Quant, especially if we start to see some bullish momentum starting to build on the MACD and the stochastic stays bullish. And if the RSI gets up around above 55 with some more bullish engulfing, could be in for quite a nice rally. And we are at currently a nice accumulation zone just around that 786 fib level that I like to accumulate heavier bags at. So Quant is looking both nice for a potential rally and a nice accumulation zone currently. Is there anything else that you guys want me to check out tonight? Alright, so gold on the weekly, bulls losing momentum, bearish cross on the stochastic. RSI came back down pretty significantly from being overbought. And looks like we have a little bit of a bull flag going on the weekly candles here. For the daily, bears losing a bit of momentum, bullish cross on the Stoke, neutral on the RSI, and quite a lot of consolidation on the candles. Yeah, the daily's looking alright, especially the way that we got a little bull flag going on with the bullish cross and bears losing momentum. Bulls gaining momentum on the 4 hour, bullish cross on the Stoke. We were just oversold on the RSI, now we're around neutral. And looking like quite a lot of consolidation going on the candles. Gold could be in for a tiny bit more of a pullback or consolidation, but overall the larger time frames for gold looks quite bullish. Alright, so silver. Bulls losing momentum on the weekly, bearish cross on the stochastic. I like the way that we just wicked to the fib level and came back up. And we're still around the bullish control zone for the RSI on the weekly. On the daily, bears gaining momentum, stochastic got a slight cross bullish, neutral on the RSI. And I just see quite a lot of consolidation going on for the candles here for the daily. 4 hour, bulls attempting to gain a little momentum, bullish cross on the Stoke. We were just quite oversold on the RSI, now we're starting to enter the bearish control zone again. And very, very tiny bearish engulfing. So for silver, all I really want to see is this double bottom hold here, down around 21.55 roughly, and as long as we see this floor hold, still looking quite nice for silver, especially if we see gold turn around and begin to rally again. Yeah, if there's nothing else that you guys want to see tonight, I'll probably take a look at one or two assets and then just call it a night. Alright, Cardano for the weekly. Bears losing quite a lot of momentum. Very nice bullish cross on the stochastic. RSI was pretty close to oversold, now it's back up around neutral. And I really like the bullish engulfing going on for the candles. We're just hugging the bottom of the fib level now. Bulls losing momentum on the daily. Stochastic coiling up. Quite overbought on the RSI, but we're just really hugging that fib level currently on the daily candles, looking like quite a nice little bull flag going on, honestly. Bears gaining very slight momentum on the 4 hour, but the stochastic just crossed bullish. Neutral for the RSI. Now actually still slightly in the bullish control zone. And quite a lot of consolidation going on, looking like higher lows on the candles for the 4 hour, making an attempt at breaking through this fib level here. 1 hour, bulls losing momentum, bears cross on the Stoke, neutral on the RSI, and very slight bearish engulfing on the 1 hour candles. Possible that we see some slight pullback for ADA, but overall it is looking like it's attempting to break this fib level here. And if we can break there, the next fib level that we have would be the 0.5 fib level, around 1.56 USD. Alright, well I'm going to call it a night, everyone. Hope you have a great evening, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow.
tell me how, yeah. Ooh, there's power in your soul. Ooh, there's power in your soul. Only you can help that magic to unfold. So be true to yourself. There's something.
I don't say much, but I hear everything that is said. It don't go over my head. Success is the best revenge, no stress, I still ain't missed. We could've got round there, put it on social media and ruined his cred. Could've grabbed a bag, put two in his head, but I let God do it instead. They done man wrong, where are they now? Nowhere to be seen. Where they at? The power's strong, where am I now? I've been in the charts for 18 weeks. My bro stay knocking man out, make man tap out, but I stay on his beam like a beep. Bro, I know it's long time no see, but I'm here whenever you need. Sat in a band or watching Snap weren't good for my mental health. The things that I see on a daily basis be on a daily melt. For real. Why the hell would I dwell on the past when I make profit off the pain I felt? How the fuck these guys gonna date these girls when they can't even pay for themselves? How? Few of these females left me on red back then, but I look now, I bet they regret it. They used to ask what I do for a living, I said that I work in a chemist. I had no money, I weren't embarrassed, I'm doing that road in my Toyota Yaris. C-Squad late trying to cut through traffic, rule number one, don't panic. I know they hate that they can't ignore me, I'm all over London town. It's funny to think that I went OT when I was 16 for £100. I get gal easy, you know, true. LIM, we don't run them down. I couldn't care less what they say on the blogs as long as my mumsy proud. I keep on telling the young bulls grind on quick, cause it's all about timing. Bro's on a ped with a brick on him and he's trying to blend in, so he's wearing a high vis. Always trying to get the party done, that's how I got nicked that wireless. Alright, I told little bro when I stepped out of souls, it's calm, one day I'll headline. They done man wrong, where are they now? Nowhere to be seen. Where they at? The power's strong, where am I now? I've been in the charts for 18 weeks. My bro stay knocking man out, make man tap out, but I stay on his team like a beep. Bro, I know it's long time no see, but I'm here whenever you need. Put my life on the line to see bro elevate. Sometimes I feel like I'm way too generous. Step on the gas one time, accelerate. I need the same time piece as Federers. First flight that I took was an easy jet, now it's TXP, I'm on Emirates. Live your movie, I say it with emphasis, but the flow too effortless. I'm wary, gotta stay on my pivot. Stay on it. Reminding myself it's business, gotta stay on my feelings. Still gotta weigh out my options. I met a lot of these rappers, and we ain't got nothing in common. Tryna ship out the bud from Cali, everyone got bud from Holland. The weed that I dropped my tape Wild West, I painted my city orange. I see a lot of videos look like mine, I don't even mind, just pay me homage. Stuck in the trenches, skin go pale. I've been in LA, now my skin look olive. I told lil' bro, gotta stay in school, my bad example, I didn't go college. I listen a lot, but I don't speak much, I kept it brief, she think that I'm shy. She down for the cause, I told her I'm done, she said she want more, I bring in my guy. I was dead broke, I had no hope, I sat and I thought about ending my life. I was down bad and they asked how I am, I got out like a man and I said I'm alright. I got on my grind, didn't make excuses, stayed in the trap, got hot, got humid. The hood just full up of drug consumers, so we abuse it. If I don't do it, then someone gon' do it. Trusted a man and he done me like Judas. Bare opportunist, no opportunity, trusting the government, but they all clueless. They done man wrong, where are they now? Nowhere to be seen. Where they at? The power's strong, where am I now? I've been in the charts for 18 weeks. My bro stay knocking man out, make man tap out, but I stay on his beat like a beep. Bro, I know it's long time no see, but I'm here whenever you need.
So I wanna say Alhamdulillah, God give me everything. Alhamdulillah, I know you got